I am writing regarding the progress of the new boy you sent us. He has a passion for Christ, and I feel that he may even follow in my footsteps.
I write my movies, shoot my movies, and I direct my movies. And the writer and the director in me are just purely there to serve the DP in me. I do a lot of pre-production as a cinematographer. I don't do much pre-production as a director. I don't shot list, I don't do storyboards or any of that sort of stuff. So DP does all the pre-production in a strange way. And the director is just completely in fear of working with actors and is kind of in denial that they're going to direct this movie. Shoot most of my stuff in Australia, and I work with 2 grips and 1 gaffer, and I'll drag that gaffer kicking and screaming everywhere. And we have a beautiful relationship where I just tell him what kind of contrast ratio I'm looking for, which windows I want the key light to come through when we're doing interiors, and then set him free while I'm shooting. If I want to create some beautiful sequence with a bit of magic and a bit of sort of ego-esque kind of cinema image, it's all pre-production. I'll organise it. I think I have an actor phobia. I do not understand them. And they're so awesome, and I'm totally afraid of them, so I need time with them. I am a technophobe. I don't keep up with technology. I don't know where the menu is. I have lots of beautiful people who do that. If I touch the camera, they go, don't touch it. Which I'm really happy with, because I need to focus on speed, shutter angle, exposure, and color temperature. That's what I want to focus on, and that's kind of for me enough. It was probably the mid-2000s when I really started working with Panavision. What I love about Panavision is service, because that's what will always happen for you if you rent a Panavision lens. They'll be re-cleaned and they'll be put back together and then handed over to you for you to test. I use the DXL2 all the time. That's my camera. And then suddenly we've got LUT. That's the transferal from, using Kodak, 5245 or 5293, old, Kodak stocks. I found the LUT. My son actually created it for a movie that actually was set in a drought. I've made like 4 films on this crazy LUT because I found the LUT I like. It's my 5245, 50 ASA Kodak stock, and I just shoot everything on it. I'm not someone who has like 28 LUTs on a movie. Give me one, and then I'll work with design and costume to actually create the color, as well as just a little bit of tweaking, from a 5,600 Kelvin down to 32, just sort of playing a little bit in that range, which is like we used to use with 85s and 85Bs and using, tungsten stocks in daylight without the 85B on the front. It's the same thing. I always tease my son, who's a DP, about, he likes wide lenses. From the 32s to the 26s, that's his world. And I always say, yeah, wide lenses, they're for young people because they want it all and they want it now. They want the background the same time as the face with no depth of field. We're all sharp. I'm a 200mm, you know what I mean? I'm a much more longer, tighter lens because I think that gives sound an opportunity to be creative. 80mm is a classic portraiture lens, so that's where I start. I was taught right from the beginning, the best cinematography you'll ever see in your life is a cinematography you never see, because you're just in the movie. Cinematography is a craft. It takes a long time, and knowledge is so important in this. It's so, so important. You can just instantly emulate, but do you have a voice in it? And the voice will come with craft. You got to shoot a lot to be able to have this really beautiful connection to voice, character, and composition, everything about it, you know what I mean? It takes time. When I started, you just want to be a genius straight away. And I wasn't. I had to take a long time. I had to learn a lot. I had to shoot a lot, make a lot of mistakes. If there's something I know now that I'd love to teach myself when I was 18 carrying boxes, wanting to be a cinematographer, it's just to relax. It will happen if you love and believe.